Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. I recently got access to Lahaina, and I was allowed to take photos of the area. So, what we're going to be looking at are some of my photos that I've taken of kind of Front Street, mainly the harbor, mainly kind of the historical area, and lastly will be kind of where I used to live back in the '80s. So, without further ado, let's start. Again, we'll be using kind of my right panel here would be, hey, we're going to do satellite kind of navigation. On the left here are the photos I took. It is still kind of locked down. It's still there. When I went down there, there was just nobody down there besides probably a handful of people. Like, I'm not kidding. We were down there and there was just nobody down there. So checkpoints still advised, like I think right here, somewhere around here, right here, around Lahaina Luna, and this turnoff right here. It's the only way you can get in is you have to have a badge and be on a list. So let's see here. I think this photo on the left is somewhere around here. But what you're seeing now is kind of, hey, there is just nothing here. The thing is that it was completely leveled. You're not gonna. There's gonna be three different things you're gonna see. I don't think I ever got a photo. No, I did. You're gonna see people's houses that are completely leveled, that are just that's it. They haven't been touched. Another one is that, hey, they've stripped the foundation, so it has been cleaned. And the third one is, hey, a lot of this industrial, the commercial stuff has been cleaned up to be piled ready for evac. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Another thing is that you're going to be able to see just right through a lot. That's a very eerie thing to see. So we'll move down here to kind of the first start of a historical area. Originally, this used to be Longy's right here, and then a really well famous place. And then the mom died, and the kids just said, "I don't want to do this." We also have that would be right here. Then First Hawaii or Bank of Hawaii, and then the Postal Service right here. And then Forrest Gump's used to be right here, but that's pre-COVID, I think. One thing that is pretty crazy is that you could just straight up see the harbor master from here. The loading dock. You could never see the harbor because there's just brush and all that stuff. But yeah, Ualena, I think this place is what it's called. That wasn't untouched because it is kind of metal and all that. Here's another closer look at Forrest Gump's area, kind of right here. Of course, all the cars have been cleared, and all that. Here's where the Forrest Gump things used to be, like right here, where like, hey, yo, Forrest Gump, ha ha ha, take a picture. Here's just kind of since there's a bunch of restaurants used to be here. This is all restaurants, and then also like some t-shirt shops here, and some jewelry shops. You could just see the outline here. It's pretty crazy. Where we go here? I think we are right here. Yeah, it's right here. So you can clearly see that this is Chemo's. You can see their tree right there. We're going to see a lot of these kind of like dead trees. They will have to be cut down because they are just they're not green. So this is clearly cleaned up, and they will just slowly take that away. Who knows where? Futurist problems, am I right? Another shot here. Here is just just a lot of metal scraps and all that stuff. Just getting ready for the harvest. Here we have a panoramic. We scroll down here a little bit to kind of like this boardwalk thing here. So yeah, this is a panoramic just of the front, just how clear and just really not much here. There really isn't anything here because there used to be a lot more boats here. You would always see boats here. This is a very popular. I don't know if that got picked up. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Very popular surf spot too. People would come out here and just surf, especially on the other side over here. Good break wall. Here we have another panoramic of just pretty much all of this. So a couple things you need to notice is that this building right here, you could just clear shot, is this building right here. And it's all done. It's pretty crazy. I believe this tree is this tree over here. My friend's dad used to have a fish and chips place right here back in the 90s. Here's another tree. There's this. You're going to see a lot of these kind of burned out trees that are they're just husks. We're not going to do it. They can't be saved. They'll be cut down once more resources come down. Of course, the palm tree survives. Another thing too is another eerie thing is that, holy crap, you could just see right through Lahaina. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. Like you're so used to it being crowded, full of people, full of buildings. You could just straight see down Front Street. When we were driving down, I didn't even notice there was a bend here. I never even noticed it because the perspective of all the people and all that stuff, you just do not realize it. But there's a bend right here. I never even noticed this bend. It's a lot more significant than you think, but it is a clear bend because Lahaina, this Front Street is pretty straight. A little bends, but it's not bad, but you could just clearly see down there. Here's another photo. It's wild. It is wild. Like it's crazy that some of these concrete apartments survived, but some of this stuff back in the back didn't. So same plot. We could still see the. I'm like taking a zoom in shot of the Harbor Master and just seeing that. Somebody told me early on that the fuel tanks exploded, but they didn't. They were actually pretty safe. So here's this bathroom right here that made the rounds of like, hey, a homeless woman stayed in there, like surrounded by an inferno, which is kind of crazy. Very little. When I went over there, I should have taken some more pictures. I'm like, I should have taken, like, hindsight 2020. There's a lot of pictures I should have taken. Like, there's like burn marks all over here. It was like really weird. Here is this building right here. This is Fleetwood's. So this building will be saved, I believe. Because it's an old building built Ford Tough, from 1916. So, things were built better back then. So this is probably going to be gutted and then just kind of like reinforced and all that. Here's a sailboat that is just drifted ashore and nobody claimed it. So if this is your boat, hey, you want to get your boat back? Well, I didn't even notice this ditch right here. I never even noticed there's a walkway right here. Is this a walkway? I don't think so. No, it's not. A lot more vegetation because it has been kind of wet and it's just nobody's maintaining it. Here we have the old Baldwin house that's being reinforced. This is a building that nobody knew was there. It was under the wharf, which is like a tourist place right here. Here it is. Zoom in shot. I told my contacts, like, hey, yeah, somebody's down here planting these, because of this flower right here. We'll end on this flower, a photo of this flower too. And I told them, it's like, hey, yo, somebody has to be planting these. And they believe it's because there's like, they're not sucking out the water from here. I'm like, yeah, sure. But these are flowers. These are not wildflowers. I can understand some of this stuff, but we can see the banyan tree, kind of doing a lot better. They trimmed it pretty far back on this side. So each kind of like root system is going to be its own little tree, which is going to be great. Here's the pioneer end. So we are right here. Right here. I like how they have cones. It's like, yeah, don't go down here. I also do find it funny that this photo taken in March 21, and this is a photo probably from like, when is this? How do you get data on like when was this taken? It says 2024, but this feels like it's not 2024. But there's a missing part right there. I find that hilarious. But again, kind of just leveled due to the ground and all that stuff. But it is kind of like somebody did that. Somebody brought it together. Here's another shot of the Harbor Master. It is weird that like some parts burned and some parts didn't. Here's some old dive tanks. I thought it was interesting that there was a blowout here. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. I'm pretty sure the caps are supposed to pop off before the actual tanks. Because this indicates that the tank is weak. Here we are at the harbor master here, the harbor here, taking a shot from right here. So it has been cleaned, you know. There you go. I used to hang out here a lot. It's crazy because this place would always be packed with people or just cars, and this would be full of dock lockers and all that stuff. And it was wild. One crazy thing is this palm tree right here. Like, it's just, yo, dude. I ain't dying. So yeah. Here's another panoramic. Just more dead trees. Here's some palm trees. This is a while ago. God, I think he died before the fire, but there was always a homeless guy here. It was kind of cool. How is this plant here? Holy crap. This tree, which is right here, made it. Of course, flags are at half staff. It's all been cleaned out and all that stuff. They're going to dredge it, which I'm not happy about because, you know, I have a boat in Malaya and Malaya needs a lot more work. But it is wild. If you're familiar with Lahaina, just Lahaina Harbor, there's nothing here. It's wild. It was a really nice day, though. Here we at the courthouse, the old courthouse. Supposedly this is supposed to be saved. Just wild, all the twisted metal and all that stuff. I like this photo because it melted the thing to make it look like a flame type of way, which was kind of cool. There's another shot from the banyan tree right here. Also, I'm pretty sure that somebody's keeping another kind of thing of somebody's keeping here because this lawn has been mowed. I didn't realize it until recently while looking at these photos. Yeah, somebody's mowing these because we'll go to areas where there is no mowing. So somebody is keeping it going. We're back here with the harbor and we're kind of right here. So it is a lot been cleaned. I do find it weird that there's still a couple boats here. I don't understand why. This is Kamehameha Schools, and then you can already see Lahaina Shores over there. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, but it's wild. There's right here, there's fire marks and all that stuff. It's just, this place would be packed full of buses and people, and there's just nobody here. Nobody here. Here we're back at, let's see, we're down right here. So this used to be my house back in the days, 80s and 90s, or late 80s, early 90s when I lived here, and then I moved out of here. Of course, my parents. This is, if anybody knew this place, they would. I do find it funny that this place is sectioned off. I do find that funny. But you can see closely that it is kind of, this place got their foundation ripped pretty fast. So I assume this is some major place. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Don't worry, guys. We got fiber optic, Hawaiian Telecoms installing fiber optic. Where is this? This guy has to be in here. Yeah. Oh, wow. Man, it's rusted and all that stuff. I've been in contact with the owner of this place, and she's going to try to rebuild. Originally, I still technically subleased it, but I didn't have any paper, so I don't know what to do. But this used to be a garage right here, and then we turned it into a cottage. But yeah. And of course, it's front view. Oh, here's another shot too. It's just, you could just clearly see just up to the place. It's just so wild. Just, you're in this town, you know exactly what it looks like, and now it's just gone. It's just gone. And then it's all clear through here. This tower, I didn't even know there was a tower here, but I think this is it right here. Yeah, no. Where is this? Oh, it's right there. Huh. Here's a banana tree. Or is that it has to be a banana tree. Here's a nice little, I did find a lot of, like on the side of the road, you'll see a lot of this kind of tent and what do you call it? Propane tanks and all that stuff all around. But it is just wild coming down here. I don't remember what they said what this was. I don't understand. I think they said it was something about dust, but like, what? Yeah. But yeah, you could clearly see this place was gutted. It's one of the only few places that got gutted. So I'm curious, like you have to contact Google to remove your property off Google Maps. It's interesting. Interesting. But again, you can see a lot of the vegetation is still like pretty high. A lot of these trees are gone. This used to be a lychee tree, but it's not coming back. It was not doing good in the original. This used to be a starfruit tree right here, which was kind of cool. And then this is they said it was the miracle house, but I guess this is like one of the few houses that survived. I mean, there's a few right here. Yeah. Just another shot because it's the only thing is this brick or this, not brick, but cement staircase. It's wild. It's wild. Another shot here. But yeah, it's wow. I'm blown away that this is still blooming right here because it has been extremely wet over the past few months. And then we're fast forwarding to what is this? It's not Shaw. It's Lahaina Luna. So right here, they wanted to show me this vault. I forget what this place used to be. There used to be a restaurant, really fine restaurant that used to be here. And of course, there's a wine cellar right here, which is kind of crazy. You can see the walkway right here, but I didn't even know there was a wine cellar this close. It's not pretty water. And then we go over here, and another thing too is that there is flowers here. I told my contacts, like, somebody's planting these flowers. I keep on bugging them. Hey, the flowers. Who's planting the flowers? Because, like, there's no way somebody has to be doing this. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'm not monetizing this video if anybody's curious.